All right, welcome back. This was the first week of Carnivore, and I'm going to tell you, it was first day felt great, right? Ate my meat. I had a bowl. I had a beef bowl, which I got a recipe up here on the card at the top. And then I also had eggs, and I was fine. Next day, started getting a headache, right? The headache was starting to be a bit prominent. I was still staying hydrated, guys. I'm talking about, I went through about 4 cups of 35 ounces of water with an element stick. And it was a lot. I was like, okay, towards the end of the day, my head started pounding and I just kind of let it go. By the third day, I could barely even open my eyes. I had to put everything on dark mode on my computer. I had to refrain from looking at a white screen, whether it was a Google document or whatever. Either way, I was in some serious pain and I was struggling. When I say I was struggling, it was hard for me to open my eyes. So I closed my eyes, I went to sleep, and I ended up getting really sick, guys. When I say I got sick, I threw up. Yeah, it was something about the light, and it was like a migraine on the next level. And if I was in too much light, if I had too much light, like a bright light directly on me, I then started feeling nauseous. So I just hate to say this, but I actually had to modify the diet a little bit so that way I would not get sick. So I had to cave in. I had a tangerine because I do know did some research, and I'll go ahead and I'll put those links in the description for you so you could see them. But some of that research included something about if I have a massive headache. Sorry, somebody's coming through. If I have a massive headache like this and it's detoxing, the detoxing really is oxalate detoxing, guys. So all the plants that you ever had is all that stuff is coming out your body at the same time, and it doesn't help that you stop sugar at the same time, because then what ends up happening is you get like really something about the blood vessels in your head start to feel like they're throbbing, and I don't know, something along those lines. But I was just like, okay, my head was throbbing, my frontal forehead, and I felt like I could not function. So midway through this Thursday, I had to stop because I just wasn't feeling good, and I have to do my work, So I ended up having a tangerine, and I actually started to feel a little bit better. And then I did have I want to say a little bit of a carrot, maybe a quarter of a potato I had, and then my headache went away. It was crazy. Yes, I had to cave in. So I have to modify this diet because it seems like it's very different compared to the first, the second, and the third time that I've gone through this, where the detox now is really serious. So I had to think to myself, is this something that I can sustain long term? Is this something that I could have, sitting with my family? Can I eat things without being criticized? Because a lot of that had to do with the mental component. Am I dealing with so much criticism and feedback from people that aren't even on carnivore because they don't understand, So I went ahead and I decided I'm modifying my diet. It's still going to be high in protein, so you're still going to be able to use some of the recipes, but I'll make sure that I label it clearly on the thumbnails if it's carnivore, if it's just low carb, or if it's keto. Okay, so that'll help you out. But overall, I am still going to go and continue to moderate my diet I'm still adding my tangerine, and I'm still going to eat salad. That is the extreme. I may have some onion every once in a while. I may have some garlic. I just want to live life, guys. I just want to live life, and I'm tired of the fat cycle. I'm tired of being stuck in this cycle. And so this is, to me, the only way that I could truly be able to do this. So what I'm going to eat. So for example, today I did do a little bit of Kroger shopping, and I know I'm going to be making meatloaf. I know that I have burger patties where I could use for my beef bowls in the morning. And then also I have eggs that I purchased. And I know I am making a good steak tonight. And yes, I am going to have a potato with it, and I'm going to enjoy it. But I think I'm also going to be working on moderation at the time. Like, I can enjoy the meal. I eat slow, and I try not to eat in front of the TV. I try, guys, because, you know, sometimes you're paying attention to the TV, but you're not paying attention to your plate. So I am being more, not cautious, but I'm being more mindful of the serving size that I'm serving myself and what is going on the actual plate. So I'm so sorry if I disappointed you in any way, but my body just could not handle the detox, guys, and it was fierce. But I have kept up drinking my water. I have kept up going on mini walks this week, which was tough, even though I wasn't feeling good. Next week, I'm now going to integrate slowly, since the detox headaches are pretty much over. I'm going to go for longer walks. So the longer walks will be earlier in the day, probably midday. And then I will be able to also start using my treadmill and hitting the gym. So the plan is with the gym, what I'm going to be doing when I work out there. I don't want to go ham. Sorry, we've got people that are just speeding up and down the block. Anyway, so I don't want to go ham. And what I mean by that is, you know, just jumping in and be like, yeah, you know, and then I hurt myself. I want to do an easy way to integrate into gym workouts. So I'm getting back into lifting. And I know I lost pretty much all of my gains, and I was doing so good, guys. But then I had another injury with my knee, so I have to be careful. So pretty much I am taking a D3 supplement to help with that, and I think it's like a K2. I think it's K2 in it. And so that's supposed to help. But I've also made sure that I'm wearing the right footwear so that way my knees aren't feeling weird. And I will tell you, I got some good news since I've been, you know, on this diet. I started off at 298 and I'm down to 286.2. Sorry, I had to remember that. And that weight was taken earlier this week. So I don't know how much I'm going to weigh next week, but I've decided also not to get obsessive about being on the scale, because I noticed that I have this weird loop where I look at the scale and then if it doesn't move, I get angry. So I'm not doing that. It's a once a week and only once a week activity I'm doing, but I'm measuring my weight loss in different ways. So seeing how different pieces of clothing will fit me. I'm also looking at how my Fitbit is also working again. So you'll see more content on that, but I'm making sure I'm finding the wins in every single thing that I'm doing. So as I do it, I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it. And as some accountability, I'll also be posting some of my meals up in the community post area as well. And feel free to share the kind of meals that you like to use as well. And as always, I just want to thank you for your support. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And even though this isn't a perfect video, I still want to be able to post and tell you my results and to stay accountable. So thank you. This is week 1 of Carnivore, back at it. And next week, I am going to be posting another video talking about how I went Kroger shopping for preparing for the carnivore diet. So you can prepare as well. And you can check out these videos either on this side or on this side. Take care.